Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this WIP Wednesday episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I'm so happy that you're here with me today. I hope that you have had a wonderful week so far. And, here's the thing, if you haven't, if it has been a not so great week, this is our chance to pivot and to change the direction of the rest of our week. We can set a new mindset and we can get going with the rest of the week. So, what's on your hook today? I will tell you what's on my hook. I have been in a cotton frenzy. Cotton is the word around my household right now. I have made so many cotton dishcloths, hot pads, just all kinds of things. And I have not stopped. I am really going cotton crazy right now. Hey, Robin, good morning. It's good to see you. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. My two beautiful, beautiful subscribers. I love seeing you on here. And so listen, I am on a cotton kick. I cannot stop it. Um, I just yesterday I did this one. Hey, Gloria. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Brenda. Hi, beautiful. And oh, you have a hat on your hook. Yay! And Gloria says she is making strawberries. Wait a minute. Let's see. And oh, and Cotton. Yeah, Cotton's mad over there too. She is mad for Cotton too. I'm telling you what, I think that maybe this is going to be my spring of cotton. I don't know. It may even go into summer. I'm not sure. I made this yesterday, and you know what I did? I took a scrubby. Hey, Brenda. And I took a scrubby yarn that was multicolor, and I took a white cotton yarn. And so the white cotton is the same, and this helps to highlight the scrubby yarn colors. And it's really kind of pretty. It has like a wine color, it has a blue, a little bit of a green, and then where the green and the wine starts fading, it's kind of a little bit pink right here, right in here. Oh yeah, it's on this side too, right in here. And then it goes back into green and a little blue and then some more wine. And as you can see, I have not woven in my ends on this one yet or any of the ones that I did yesterday because, hey, Kelly, everybody's saying hello to each other, and I'm so glad. I love the way we interact with one another and the way we, recognize one another and take care of one another. That's amazing. So yesterday I did not get my needle out, so I didn't weave in any of my ends, but I made 4 things yesterday. I think 4, might have made more. Hold on. So there's this one, which is the white with the multicolor scrubby yarn. So I really like the way that came out. And I used both at the same time. So it can be used as a scrubby dishcloth, or you can use it as a pot holder or a hot pad. It's kind of multi-use because I use 2 strands. And I really try to use only 100% cotton in this. However, I did find that there was a Premier Home cotton that I had in my stash, and I was working away and I was thinking, oh, this is a little softer than the other. Well, it was softer because it had 85% cotton, 15% polyester, I think it was. Polyester? Something else. And I think it was either polyester or acrylic. And so it was a little softer. It was called the home cotton. And so as long as your cotton is 85% or greater, you're fairly safe using it for, a hot pad. I'm a little extra picky, so I try to use 100% cotton if I'm going to use it as a hot pad, and especially if I'm going to use it as, if I'm going to use it with hot pots, pans, anything that I'm pulling out of the oven or the microwave. I just don't want to take that chance of anything getting melty on me. Probably wouldn't happen, but I just don't want to take a chance with that. And I know they say it's safe. I do know that. But you know me, safety is the number one word. So let's see. This one was fun. So this one, it's snowing there, Kelly. Oh my goodness. I saw where Pigeon Forge, where the Tennessee area that I'm going to be going to in May, they were under a freeze warning until 9 a.m. this morning. Oh my goodness, Kelly, snow in April. It's almost May, girl. It needs to slow down. Or I need to come up there. I don't know which one. So this one is really pretty, and 32 degrees. Woo! Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. So this one I used the same colorway of the you can see the difference here. See how this one has like a little bit of a patina to it? Well, I used a yellow cotton, and then I used the same scrubby yarn. So I'll hold them up next to each other. And yes, I did them different sizes and whatnot, but you can see. So this one is the yellow and this one here is the white. So you can see the difference. So you can really change up the look of, whatever you're doing. You can change it up and, and give it a little bit of push in a certain direction. Now this one, I used the same cotton scrubby and I used green. See this green that I used? It's just a really pale green. Let me see. This one I had already woven in the ends, but this one I did yesterday. And so I kind of like it. It has a nice little color. Cold rain in Kentucky in the 30s. No snow in the forecast. Robin says for her, the temperature is supposed to drop a bit. Wow. You guys are getting some weather. Some weather. Wow. So I think I showed you this one already. And this one was, it was yellow and gray and white, like a variegated or a stripy, and then also a white. So I just, increased the white because I doubled, I did white and then the variegated at the same time. I'm really into doing these, double. I know, I like this one too. This one is really happy looking, isn't it? And now this yarn, I'm pretty sure was from Hobby Lobby. And it was their, oh, let's see, their cotton. Oh boy. Let me see. Yeah, it was their Crafter's Secret. It was their Crafter's Secret. This is probably, no, this is a lime, but it was their Crafter's Secret yarn. And last time I went, I looked for this colorway and I could not find it in the store. And I know, right, Robin? I think Kelly is your twin. She's my twin too. We have so much in common. It's not even funny. And it's a little freaky sometimes in a good way. So anyway, yeah, I accentuated the white by just using white throughout it. So I think it made it even softer than what it would have been with, this solid gray, the dark gray, and then the lighter gray, and then the white. I think it just made it a little softer and creamier because I also added that second strand of white. I used the lemon peel stitch on this one so you can see the texture on that one. And so that one was a lot of fun. Now, here's some yarn that I'm really not a fan of, but I used it to get it off my shelf. And I will show it to you. This one is, well, I know it's Hobby Lobby and it's Yarn Bee. And it is like a scrubby yarn, but it's solid. It's almost like there's no like fibers to it or anything. It's solid and it's kind of bouncy, like I can pull it like that. And I made something. Oh, let me see. Going off for 1 minute to post your Facebook. Oh, your face and body cloths and strawberries on your Facebook group. Okay. Oh, that's awesome, Gloria. Okay, we're gonna look for that. I can't wait to see it. So, can you see this? Anyway, this is like not my favorite, but I had this silly orange color. Now, why I bought the orange, I don't know. I thought maybe I thought at the time it was happy and bright. Well, I'm at the end of it and I'm really glad because I don't like it. It's too stretchy. So if you use it by itself, um, and you make something like make a scrubby or a dishcloth with it or something, it stretches a lot. And so then, like when you're scrubbing, then your fingers go through the holes. So what I did this time, I was like, I'm going to make sure that this doesn't, I did it so tight. Look at this. It's all curling. It's so tight. Look at that. I mean, it's like got a life of its own. I probably could, you know, well, I can't. It's not cotton, let me tell you. So don't use this as anything other than a scrubby. But I did cotton, 100% cotton in, I think this one was supposed to be a green, but it was from Hobby or Hobie in, I think Denmark. And that one, you know, it's holding it, it's tight. Yeah, I've been on a roll, that's for sure. It's tight, but look how it's like curling. It's kind of crazy. It is crazy. Oh, I gave 2 of them to my Aunt Dottie yesterday. She came by and stopped at the door and so she looked in my basket and she said, "Oh, what are you making?" And I showed her and so she ended up with one of the items. Oh, here's my other item. Well, I can't go down there and show it to you. So anyway, this one, yeah, that's that one. I don't recommend this yarn. I don't recommend this yarn. I don't like this yarn. I don't like the way it feels on my hands. It feels like it has grit in it, so I bet it does scrub really good. You know, your pots and pans and everything. I bet it does. However, I am not a fan. Not a fan of that one. Let's see. This one. Oh, this one I made yesterday, and I had the colorway of Valentine. And I know it doesn't look like it, but the colorway was Valentine, and then I used this green, which was kind of like a light green. It wasn't lime, it was light green. And it just kind of, it almost made it look Christmassy. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to get the color really good. But anyway, I like this one. It's also double, so, you know, it's a nice scrubology. It is. It's scrubology. Yes. Kelly, thanks. Not a fan. Not a fan. Because it's the scrubology, it's not the cotton scrubology. It's different. And this is the one that I am not a fan of. So I will never buy any more of this. I will stick to the cotton. So I have that one. And then I did another one yesterday in a light color. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Well, and I think I already showed you this one. This one is my hot pad, which I really like. I think I showed you that one already. This one, oh, this one here. So this one I had blue scrubby, just a solid blue scrubby. And then I had a blue variegated, but the variegated was very subtle with different blues. It had like a light blue and a darker blue, and it really blends in a lot. Yeah, there. Thank you, Cynthia. And like I said, I'm in a cotton roll right now. Wow, cotton roll. I really liked this one. It's very blue. very blue. So I figure, well, somebody might like it if they're blue. And then, oh, let me see if I can get this out without tearing it up. Well, then I decided, I'm going to take a sip. Guys, honestly, okay, most of my stitches are just either a single crochet or they are a half double. This one was a half double. And I just did that the whole way through. This one was a single. I think this one was a single all the way through. Might have been a half double at the end. This one was a half double. I just started finding out that, you know, half double with a double row of cotton, it makes a nice squishy feel, and it comes together very quickly. So you can make these really quick. Yeah, I showed you this one the other day. And this one, I just made a little border. I just chained 3, skipped 1 stitch, slip stitched in the next stitch, chain 3, skipped a stitch, slip stitch. And I just did that all the way around so that I had like a little flower border. Let me see. What size am I making? What size am I making? I am making whatever size I want. I'm like going willy-nilly with these. Like, as you can see, they're all different sizes, like this one. Usually what I do is I chain 20 and then I single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So then I've got 19 going across. So depending on what I'm doubling it with and what size hook I'm using, that can determine what, you know, how big it is. And then depending on how much yarn I have, that's where I stop. Like this one, I thought, well, this one I'll make a hot pad. So this one is just straight cotton. So I just, thank you, Carla. So I just kept going until it was a little bigger so that a pot or, you know, a hot dish would fit on it. This one is with scrubby yarn. So I kind of, what I do is I kind of do this and I'm like, yep, okay, that's good for my hand. I'm going to do that. Now, here's the other thing you can do is, you know, fold it in half and stitch a single crochet border all the way around. And I would even go down this side so that you have it on all 4 sides. And then you have a sponge if you want. You can also make the cotton kitchen sponge that I have a tutorial for. Look in the tutorials. And so then you're not using a ton of your scrubby yarn. You're just doing 2/3 of it with cotton and 1/3 with the cotton and scrubby. And then you're folding it into thirds and you're making it triple thick and a nice kitchen sponge. Or like I said, you can just do this and sew it up or crochet, single crochet on all 4 sides so that you have a nice border on all 4 sides and, you know, and do it that way. There was another one that I was doing and I don't know. Oh, this is it right here. Okay, so I had some extra yarn. It was just like yarn in here. It wasn't a lot, but I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and stitch some up. So this one is just a half double crochet, but I used a larger hook. Can you see the holes in it? Yeah, you can see the holes. And so I had a little bit of lime green and then I had some of this blue. And then this color right here is really, it's called a mint green. It's that one from Hobie and it's not very pretty. When I ordered mint green, I really thought I was going to get mint green, but I got like off color white, dirty looking. Anyway, I mean, you know, what can you say? It's not that bad. Let's see if it'll come into focus. Yeah. So anyway, it's not that bad, but I did 2 rows of half double crochet around so that I could just, give it a border and kind of tie it in together because I used 2 totally different colors. I had this much green left, and then I worked this blue until I couldn't do another full row. And so there you go. Still have to weave in my ends. And so anyway, so that one, was kind of fun because it was fast. Now here's one that I started because I'm into the cotton right now. And I thought I am going to figure out how to make a placemat. And so I've been working on this placemat, and then I got tired of it, so I went back to doing some other crochet that was quicker. I'm almost done with this row, but I got some yarn. It's a Christmas yarn, Christmas cotton. So obviously, it has some white and green and reds. So it's pretty, and I don't mind it. But it's an oval, and I can tell you right now, I do like this. However, I'm not going to make oval placemats because there's too much counting, there's too much math. I'm just not going to do it. Not today, anyway. Um, I have been going crazy with all of these cotton things that I've been making, and they've been so quick and so easy, and I just keep going and going and going. And this silly thing right here, actually, I'm going to throw that over there. And I just, keep going and going and going. And it's just so easy. In the last week and a half, I think I've made, I don't know, 15, 16 of these. And that's not crocheting every day. But here's the thing, I just don't feel like counting right now. I need something quick. I need something easy. I need something that that I don't have to think about. And so here I am making a hodgepodge of these dishcloths and hot pads and pot holders and scrubbies, and just having a great time. Hey, hey, Gloria. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Wait for you to catch up. Right. Christmas yarn for a placemat. It is a really fun thing. So what I'm going to do though is, instead of doing the oval, I'm going to do rectangles. I really like the oval. I may do a round, and do a little bit bigger than this because, this is about the size of a plate. And so what I may do is a round placemat, and that way, the plate can fit on there, and then I can even do a smaller little, you know, little coaster so that it can go with it. But what I would want to do is make sure that the colors were coordinated. Then it could be a set, if you do, it just depends on the family that you're giving it to, or the person that you're giving it to. If they're a single person or a couple, you could do 4 of each, or if they're a family, you could do 8, or if they're a really large family, then, you just do however much. Right? And make it for a coffee table. I like that idea, especially since it's in Christmas colors, Robin. I like that idea to finish the oval. I am going to finish the oval, and then use it for, I saw, even for a teapot and saucer, or, a sugar bowl and a creamer bowl, on your coffee table if you have company, and, you're giving them coffee or tea. And so you have just a little placemat for the, the creamer and the sugar bowl. That's kind of cool too. Or if you have any kind of Christmassy dish, you know, an oval dish or a candy dish or something that you want to set on it, you know, to decorate your table. Yeah, I like that. Oh, Cynthia's crochet. You have so much of the striped Christmas yarn. Yeah, that is really an awesome idea. It's a good Christmas present. Yeah, thank you, Robin. Thank you. And I do like that idea, and so I will definitely finish it. So I don't see Lori on here this morning, but that's okay because she might be busy this morning. I I am going to put her to work though. When I next see her, I'm going to put her to work, and we're going to do. Do you remember back in the day? Hey, good morning, Nikki. It's good to see you. Do you remember back in the day when the ladies would get together and have a quilting bee? Well, I am going to have a sewing bee with whoever will come over. And right now, all I know is Lori in my vicinity. So whenever we get together next, I'm having her sit with me and sew on those stars with me. I am going to have her help me. I know that we'll get it done faster with the two of us together, working on it. And, you know, if we just tack, you know, tack the corners of the stars onto the blanket, and then I can call that blanket done and stick a fork in it because it's done. So we are going to crochet together today, and I have another cotton item, but this is a dark navy blue. And this is, let me get these out of the way. All of these. Whoa, there we go. Let me see where my hook is. Okay. Well, I got to find my hook because otherwise I can't crochet with you. And I really do want to crochet with you. So this is for my cups. My coffee cups, the ones that I am going to use at the campsite. So, you know, I did make the coffee cozies to keep the cups warm and to prevent any burning on my fingers. But I needed something to carry them in. So this is what the mug looks like. And so far, so good. So, oh gosh, that, oh my goodness. Oh, can you see? Can you see in my mug right there? Ah, I don't know if you can see. I just felt that it's rough. My porcelain came off, and it wasn't me. I haven't used them yet, so it came that way. So anyway, that's one of them to right there. I need enough for 4. So let me see if I can find my hook. Where did you go? That's my problem. I've got all of these things in here. Oh, I felt a hook. Let me see. No, I didn't feel a hook. Oh, yes, I did. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. I hope this is the same hook I was using. I don't even remember. Oh my goodness. So these are the cozies that I made. I showed you those. So this is the same color. And here is another cup. Okay. So I can kind of gauge. There we go. There we go. Hey, they sit in one another. So that's good to know. Okay. So that is half right there. I'm going to check and see how much further I need to go. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm going to go a little bit higher. And then I'm going to make one of those ruffly edges with the drawstring. So Let me see. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking. Let's see. I know. I hope you were a neighbor too. I want you to be. Let's see. I love your saying, stick a fork in it. Yes, that's right, Gloria. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kelly. You know, I just played with it and made it up. So that's, that's how we do things around here. We don't stand on let me see. I'm going to move you guys down a little bit. And are you guys crocheting this morning? Let's see. Here we go. Let me back up. Oh, lost my hook. Darn it all. Well, that's crazy. Here we go. I got it. Let me see. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So I am doing half double crochet, which makes it really fast. So I'm really happy about that because right now, anything that's fast is wonderful. Hey, look at this hook. This is a plastic K hook, 6.5 millimeter. It's my lovely clover hooks. I heard a rumor, not a rumor, but a fact, that some of us, including me, ordered some clover hooks on sale from Amazon, and they are coming in and they are fake, not real clover. And so I'm a little bit sick to my stomach about it because I was so excited to get hooks at $32 for a 10-piece set. That is an amazing price. $3.20. Just pulled out yarn to do another tester project. Oh, yay. Good. And so I've heard, oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope that you have a great plane ride. I hope they let you get on the plane with your hooks. From what I hear, you shouldn't have any problem. And hey, Alice, good to see you. You shouldn't have any problem, but you never know. So the way these airlines have been lately, it's been a little crazy. Let me see if I can pull some of this yarn off. So speaking of Zoom meeting, guys, Robin just mentioned a Zoom meeting. Hey, Homespun, good morning. And so this Friday, we're having another Zoom party, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and which is GM, I think it's 4 now. GMT 4. We used to be 5 until we sprung forward. So don't leave scissors in the project bag. Yes. Yes. I also heard, they have those little necklaces that are cutters. They won't let you have those either on the plane. I heard somebody tell that story. She had to actually either check it into her bag or throw it away or give it to the airline. So anyway, she was not happy about that. But listen, I heard that those, that Zoom meeting was a lot of fun. So if you are interested in being part of this next Zoom, I don't know how to do that. Here, let me get this out. Let me get this mug out. It'll be a whole lot easier to crochet. There we go. I hope that you guys can make it. And if you want a link, if you were a part of the last Zoom, I automatically sent you nail clippers. Good idea. I automatically sent you an invite if you were a part of the first one. And so if you want to be a part of the second one, which will be this Friday, go ahead and send a request. If you were a part of it already, I already sent you an invite, so check your email. If you don't see it, just ask for another one and I'll resend it to you. So that way, you can be a part of it. Last time we had a nice small little group. We were able to chit chat. We were able to have fun. We told funny stories. We got to see the swamp at Lori's house, and we were not able to see Big Bertha or Big Mama. Big Mama, that's what she calls her. Which is probably a good thing because Big Mama, is a big alligator. Oh, okay, Kelly. Oh, your son has a volleyball game. That's okay. Volleyball and sons are important. So, we're going to plan more in the future and also at a different time too. So, maybe we can do some in the day, maybe on a weekend, so that other people in different time zones can join in and be a part of it and, have a fun time and enjoy themselves as well. So hopefully we can just get as many people involved as who want to be. And we will just enjoy everyone who comes along. So, yeah. You were allowed safety scissors on the plane? Well, that's nice. That's nice. Hmm. Whew. Okay, let's see. So when we get together this Friday, last time we got together, we went over our time limit because we were having so much fun chatting and getting to know one another. And it was just really a lot of fun. I I hope that, if you're able, that you will send an email. My email address is down below. It is crochet therapy, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. And yes, make the next one for sure, Kelly. I hope so. Carla says she wants to see the swamp and Big Mama. Oh my goodness. I'll tell Lori. We'll have to have her show us. Oh, let me bring this up just a little bit. We'll have to have her show us the swamp again if she's able, because that was a lot of fun and a little scary, not gonna lie. She was out there by herself in the dark, and well, it was getting dark. Big Mama from a distance, right? Oh, Cynthia. Okay. You know what? I didn't read that whole thing. Let me see. You did a Zoom on your 70th birthday. Okay. So I hope that your procedure goes well, Cynthia, and we'll be thinking about you, especially for tomorrow, that everything goes well. So, yeah, that's okay. And, the last time we did the Zoom was my first time doing a Zoom. I'd never done a Zoom before. And it was fun. And it was really fun because it was a small group of us. And we had to, all help each other out and figure out what we were doing. There were, a couple of us couldn't figure out how to get the cameras on. And then a couple of us, didn't figure out me that, there were different, oh, center unicorn, so you'll be fine. Oh, thanks, Alice. You're always so encouraging. Nikki was there, and it was her first Zoom too. I think we all survived it just really well. And we laughed. We had a good time. We tried to hunt down Big Mama. Big Mama, was headed to bed or something. I don't know. So she didn't come out. Although, the alligators come out. Hey, Viviana, it's good to see you. I've missed you. And so, the alligators in the swamp, they come out at night. And that's why there are a lot of people that will ride in airboats. And if you don't know what an airboat is, Google it. It's a regular kind of a pontoony kind of a boat, meaning that it's practically unsinkable. And then it has this big fan on the back, and the fan is that really loud noise that you hear sometimes, because I live near a lake and they love to they love to airboat out there. And that fan is so big, it's so loud, and it's just like roar. And oh, Cynthia, yeah, you know about alligators. Woo, woo, woo. And oh, homespun. Yeah, I hope that you can get it connected. I'm sure you can. Listen, I did it and I had never done it before. So, and here I was trying to lead a group. I had no idea what I was doing. But thankfully, I had some Zoom experts there. So we have our IT person, Alice, who keeps us straight and helps us figure things out. So that's really amazing. That's good. But anyway, when they go out at night and it's pitch black and they shine a light, if they see red dots, that is the reflection of the alligator's eyes. And the further apart the dots, the bigger the alligator. So, I know, right, Alice? Lori's impression was pretty spot on. She doesn't hesitate to do some pretty crazy impressions. And it was funny because when she did the impression, she said, now if I hear one echo back, I'm running. So, and you know, we can't blame her. Can't blame her for that. So anyway, oh, I'm almost done with this. So I think, let's see, I think I just did 2 rows. I was at 13. I think I'm going to do my fluffiness right now. Let's see. Ah, swamp people. Yeah, the boats. Yeah. Yes, I think you're right, Kelly. I think that they did show that at night. So let me see. What am I going to do here? I think what I'm going to do is what I did with the other ones. This crazy yarn. You know, I've been having trouble getting the yarn out of. The real IT person would not be impressed with my technical skills. Alice, come on, Alice. You are the Zoom pro in our groups. Oh my goodness. Don't sell yourself short. You have more experience at Zoom than we did. Oh my goodness. So I think what I'm going to do with this top is the same as what I did with the other. I'm going to do chain 3, and then I'm going to slip stitch. Chain 3. And what I did was I slip stitched into the next one. I didn't skip one when I was doing the top of my crochet, where I was doing this. So I don't know if you can see, but oh, there we go. But you know, I did chain 3, and then I slip stitched into the next one. And then when I went back around on the next row, I double crocheted 3 times in each of the chain 3s. And then once you gather it together, it makes a really pretty gathering, kind of like a flower, you know. So, hey, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because that way you'll be notified when we have new things on the menu. And a couple people have requested that I do a couple tutorials on these little cases that I'm making, and some of the, hey Cynthia, okay, go catch up, and we'll see you around. And so when I do that, I was thinking about doing a live tutorial where I just start from start to finish and I show you what I do. So I think that, let me see. Oh yeah, that's nice. And so what I can do is use my my arm that will show my hands from my perspective, and I can just crochet one while you're watching. I can show you how I do it. I can show you how, I do the edging. I can show you how I come up with the different designs. Really, this is a fun, creative process. I think it would be too. And because I just am having a difficult time niching out some time to just sit down and do a tutorial and edit it and get it going. But if I can do a live tutorial where I am sitting here crocheting and it is, capturing that, I think I can manage that. So anyway, that's what I'm going to try. And that way, if you don't catch the live, it's okay. It will always be there for replays. So, and then anybody else who's new, just spread the word, share the joy. And, that way we can get everybody hooked on cotton right now. Can I let you in on a little secret? Okay, just between you and me, I placed an order for Walmart pickup. Okay. I needed a couple things. Not a lot, but a couple things. And just for kicks, I typed in cotton yarn. Now, this is the Walmart pickup for groceries, okay? Now, they don't have cotton yarn in their list of food items. But if you go up to the top and you type in cotton yarn in their search engine, you would be amazed at how many colors of cotton yarn you can get. Oh my goodness. So it was like, I don't know, 2 ounces of the peaches and cream was like $1.77. And they had a lot of different colors. So I just clicked 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And yeah, so I don't even have to go in the store. I know, Alice, I know. You're right. But you know what? You don't even have to go in the store. I am naughty. I am. And so I'm picking it up. It should be ready at 9 o'clock this morning for pickup. So we'll see what they come up with. Sometimes when you do that, it's a hit or miss. Because if you get somebody who's picking and they're like, I don't know where this yarn is, or, it's not where it was, or they don't know about colors or whatever, then they just go unavailable, unavailable, unavailable. So it's, you're taking a chance, but you're not having to go into the store. You're not having to elbow through people, which, people. I know homespun. It's my favorite right now too. So I'm kind of excited because I don't know what I'm going to get. I actually don't even remember what colors I ordered because I was just looking. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a color. That's a color. That's a good color. That's a good color. I do know that Nastasia.com, Donna Wolf just put out a tutorial for like a hot pad that looks like a watermelon, like the slice of a watermelon. So I know that I had some red in there. I know I had some black for the seeds because I didn't have black. I don't have any black. And I think I got like a forest green or something like that for the rind. I know, I do too. I do too. And I love the creativeness of her projects, right? Yes, yes. And I will, Gloria, I will. And I know Alice, she comes up with some really neat things. She really does. And so anyway, I'm excited to try. And I mean, why didn't I think of that before? It's just, a round, and you just change the colors. So, and you make 2 of them so that when you do your seeds, you don't have to worry about the back, and then you put 2 of them together. So, the back of your seeds is in the middle of the sandwich, of the watermelon sandwich, and you just, anyway, I'm excited. So, fingers crossed that I get some cute cotton yarn, and I'm just going to keep going with this cotton thing. You know, the different variations and the different styles and the different everything. So, you know, I started this color because it kind of went with this, and it doesn't look quite so bad holding it up in the sun. The sun just came out. But, you know, it's kind of dark. It's not happy. It's not pretty. It's dark. I'm not in love with it, but you know what? It's okay. So I'm almost done with this. As soon as I get done with it, I'm probably not going to make anything with that anymore. So I need to make some coasters because I'm thinking I want some coasters. Oh, I made a coaster yesterday. I left it on the table out in the living room. I made a coaster yesterday out of some, put a flower on it to cheer it up. Yes, you know what? That's a great idea. Oh, I like the way you think. Uh-huh. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. And I am going to do that. I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll crochet a frog applique or a turtle, or I'll put some stars on it, or, well, we know how I am with sewing stars on. I'm not that great. But anyway, yeah, I'll find something cheery to put on it. Maybe I'll make a little sun, a black bear. Oh yeah, black bear, because I'm going to black bear country, and they're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. I get so excited when I see a black bear in the Great Smoky Mountains National Forest, and I've seen them a couple different times in person. One time, a teenage black bear, which was probably about 200-pound bear, from a distance. You know, I was probably about 20 feet from a black mama bear and her 3 cubs. She was in a tree, and I was on a path in the Great Smoky Mountains at Clingman's Dome, which it's a, you know, half-mile walk up this very steep, very high mountain, and but it's paved. And so I wasn't alone. There were quite a few people there, and they were all gathered, and I was like, what are we looking at? And over there was the black mama bear and her 3 little adorable black cubs. And I was standing there thinking, we are standing very close to this real live wild bear, and it's a mama bear, and oh my goodness, let's not anybody show any aggression towards her babies, because I do not want to be. So I took a couple pictures, and then I left. I kept walking because I was like, I do not want to be close. That's the way I feel when I get close to an alligator. I'm like, yeah, that's an alligator. I'm going to keep walking. Oh my goodness. One time, guys, I was working as an admin assistant at a church, and it was a very large church, and there were like, I don't know, there were like 15 or 20 people on staff there. It was pretty large. And everybody was scattered, you know, working in different departments and everything. So the senior pastor had decided to do a team building, and it was a surprise. He didn't tell us where we were going. We all loaded up in either, you know, the church van, and some of us got in, you know, another van, and we just basically followed him where he was going. And so I was riding in a car with some people, and we were following him, and we got to the Alachua Trail in Gainesville, Florida. And it is a 1.5 mile walk through the Paynes Prairie. And basically it's a path with swamp on this side and swamp on this side, and alligators right there, right there. And so, yes, it's beautiful. The swamp is beautiful. There's some wild horses out there. There's some really beautiful birds, but there are alligators right there. And there were some bull gators. And I know, Alice, I know. That's what I said. I was like walking along going, what are we doing? And then when your coworker is giving you hints and tips, okay, you know, an alligator can do a short burst, but they can't zigzag. So if you're running, if one comes at you, you know, get out of the way, zigzag, and run. And I was like, okay, this is our team building, right? Staying out of the alligator's way. Crazy. So anyway, that was an experience, and I took lots of pictures, let me tell you, and I saw lots of alligators. And there were a few that were pretty close. Pretty close. Um, yeah. We saw a really neat, I know, Alice, I know. I was like freaking out. So then when you get to the end of this trail, it's 1.5 miles out, 1.5 miles back. So, I can do some math. It's 3 miles total. Not a big deal. It was, fairly flat, and it was just, this path. It was pretty wide. It was like a 12-foot path through the prairie. And, where the prairie was, kind of went down a little bit into a slope. And on this side, there was a lot of water. And on this side was just grass and tall, wispy, things. I saw a snake. I saw the biggest snake I've ever seen. This thing must have been like this fat, but thankfully I was using my zoom lens and it was far enough out and it was in swampy water. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. So anyway, we got to the end, and at the end there was this deck. So there were like 12 steps or 13 steps, and then there's this huge square deck and, with a railing and everything. So you get up there and then you can just look all across the prairie, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And we're up there and we're taking our group photo and everything, and talking. We had a good time walking and whatnot. It was fun. We're up there, and the one of the associate pastors starts talking, and he's like, yeah, last time I was here, there, we got up here and we stood up on this deck and we were admiring everything. And when we went to go down, there was a bull gator right at the bottom of the stairs, and he was just laying there sunning himself. Now, bull gators are daddy gators, and they are huge, huge, and you don't mess with them. And so yeah, he was talking about the bull gator, and hey, Alice, have a great day at work. And he said he had to stay up on that deck for an hour and a half waiting for that bull gator to mosey along. And of course, he waits until we're up on the deck before he tells us this story. So I'm like looking over, I'm like, oh my goodness, how long are we going to have to stay up here? And then I started thinking, well, the gator can probably climb the stairs. So yeah, that was fun. So listen, you haven't had a good team building experience unless, possible death or maiming is involved. Death by alligator or maiming, lose a limb. Don't worry, your coworkers will save you. That's what the team building is for. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Hey, Jody. Good morning. Good morning. And so anyway, that was my gator story. So yeah, black bears and gators, I think they're great. I like to see them. I don't want to be their dinner. Yeah, don't want to be their dinner. So, oh, Gloria, you are so sweet. You are always so sweet to me. So let's see if I can get this done. If I can get this done, what a relief, because I am so over this color. It is not a happy color. I think that's why I kept putting it down. And then maybe I'll go finish that Christmas. I don't know whether to call it a doily or a placemat. I think I'm going to call it a placemat, or maybe a table. What shall I call it? What do you think? Catch me up. Are we still Zooming on Friday? Yes, Jody. Yes, we are. Did you get the link? I think I sent it to you. Not sure if I did. My memory is not always the greatest, but I think I did. So if I didn't, send me an email and ask, and just put the subject line as Zoom, and I will make sure that you get an invite. So our Zoom is open to anybody, associated with crochet therapy. And, wait a minute. Let's see. What happened? Oh. Oh, I see. For dirty stuff. Yes, yes. For camping, the color's okay. Yeah, I know, but I'm such a girl. I don't know. I just want to like domesticate my outdoors. I don't know. Anyway, it is nice and it'll be nice outside in the sun. It'll show up nice. And I think I will. Oh, what if I make a sunflower? Because that, oh, I like that idea about the flower. But what if I do a sunflower? Because that will really pop. That will really pop. I think I'm going to do something fun. I don't know yet. Let's see what color I get today. Yeah. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's just between me and you. So, you know how that goes. Anyway, guys, we are at the 1 hour mark. I am going to let you go. I hope that I didn't chatter your ear off with all of my stories, and I can't wait to see you. I am going to do a live tutorial, so just keep watching for that. I promise I'm going to do that. And I'm going to, oh, look, this is like already ruffling a little bit. So when I add the next row, it's really going to ruffle nice. So Jody, I am making a holder for these mugs, these camping mugs, and they're all going to just slip into this holder, and it's going to be like a pouch, and then it's going to drawstring up just like these fork and place setting holders, the fork, spoon, and knife. And that's what this is going to be. And so fingers crossed it'll turn out nice and it'll be pretty, and it will do its job so that I can just cart those around. All of my camping equipment, and you know, the dishes and everything that I'm domesticating the outdoors with, I can just, you know, carry them around in my crochet and just have a good time. So, and that way also I can keep it from clanking as I'm traveling. I can keep it together too so that I will know where everything is. And it'll just be easier to organize, I think. So that's what I'm making. And I have made a ton more of washcloths and hot pads and all kinds of things. I mean, I've made, I think it's probably about 15 or so of the hot pads and all of these neat things, and the scrubbies. So that's what I'm going to do a tutorial for, something in cotton. I'm going cotton crazy right now. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I hope that you have an amazing day. And I don't know what that is for. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Jody. Thank you, Nikki. All right. And homespun, have a great day. And everyone, I hope that you have a great Wednesday. Remember, this is our hump day. This is our pivot day. Just kind of give it a little pivot if you need to get fresh for the end of the week. If things are going great, just stay right on that same path and just keep being awesome, just like you are. And thank you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, everybody. Pre-Friday. That's right, Nikki. I forgot about that, but pre-Friday. That's hard to say. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you get updated whenever new and whenever we go live. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. And of course, I'm Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Florida, so it's like New York and Atlanta time. And it's around 7:30 in the morning where we go live. And so we're going to have a great day. We're going to have a great rest of the week. And I will see you officially on Friday morning for our Friday morning coffee and crochet live. And go ahead and email me if you want to be a part of the live Zoom Friday night, 7 p.m. And bye, Brenda. Bye, Carla. Bye, everyone. Hope you have a great day. Bye. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Bye, guys.